Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to say it. And it might not be popular, but I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I am an advocate of supporting people with their mental health. I believe everyone at some stage in their life is challenged with mental health issues. There are some who are more severe than others, absolutely. There are some who live in a chronic state of that. But here's what I want to say. It is becoming increasingly more popular to get a diagnosis with something going on with your mental health in a period of high stress, in a period maybe of physical illness, of spiritual crisis, and to go in, get the meds, get the diagnosis, and then fall under the assumption that you're going to have mental health problems for the rest of your life. Think about that for a second, okay? That would be like if somebody came in for healing and they were dealing with cancer or, HIV or MS or any other disease that I have seen people cure themselves of when put on the right path. There's nothing that this meat suit, in combination with good physical, mental, and spiritual presence, can't accomplish if that's on its path. So I just want to caution people, and especially with your kids, because it's gotten so popular. It's like, you don't understand. I have this mental illness and I'm going to have it for the rest of my life. Maybe, and maybe not. It's kind of like going, I've got the flu really bad right now and I'm going to have that for the rest of my life. Or I had COVID and now I've got the long haul. Do I say that there are some people who are dealing with long haul issues from things? Absolutely. But everybody who gets something, i.e. mental health or COVID or flu or Parkinson's, of MS, I've seen people walk out of the other side of that. Okay. So don't, be careful what you say. Don't box yourself into the idea that just because you have something that you have to learn to cope with it. And there are some people who do cope with it and they cope quite well. But, make sure that before you're certain about the fact that you want to carry that lesson or that story for the rest of your life, that's actually the case. Because if you actually understand how mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health work together, you would understand that mental health is no different than spiritual health, than physical health. As in, you can get something, you can deal with something, you can learn from the lesson that it has to offer, and then you can move on. And then there's some opportunities for people to set up camp there and stay there for the remainder of their lives. But everybody is not operating under the same set of plans. So just because this person has this disease and has it for life doesn't mean that every person who has this disease will have it for life. So just, be sure you check in with yourself. Watch how you're talking to yourself. Watch how you're talking to other people, and watch the energy that you're building, the communication, the networks, the synergy, the exchanges that you're having with the individuals and the circumstances around you, because you might just be creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's okay to go through challenges. I know a lot of people who have had mental health issues where they can say, you know what, I actually think I went through depression at that stage and I don't have it any longer. Or some of the people that I've worked with who, did some experimentation from some things that their body wasn't able to cope with and tripped themselves into a psychosis. But they also got out of it. And then there's some people who didn't. So just be very careful that you're not creating that reality for yourself, because, you're the architect of your own universe, guys. And, you're building your own future based on your actions, your thought processes, and what you say about what you're going to become. So just that little reminder, you are what you love, and what you love is what you give your attention to. And hope that helps somebody out there. Love ya.